This Jack Dorsey is in big trouble. Well, either he is or we the American people are. I'm not quite sure which at this point. You see, over the past week, Twitter and other social media giants have displayed their authoritarian power over the United States government by banning the President of the United States, while many members in Congress cheered on the acts and did nothing to stop it. I guess we know who is truly calling at least some of the shots here in the United States of America, but I digress. Something else happened shortly thereafter that you, the American public, need to be aware of. And that's this. You see, Project Veritas caught on video camera from one of the employees at Twitter, Jack Dorsey, saying, well, it's not just the president we're after. Oh no, there's more that is going to happen as a result. Take a listen to this Tucker Carlson clip exposing the whole thing.
Thanks to James O'Keefe at Project Veritas, we know that Jack Dorsey has plans for the rest of us that will extend far beyond the Trump era. Silencing Donald Trump was just the beginning. Guess who's next? You are! Watch.
We are focused on one account right now, but this is going to be much bigger than just one account, and it's going to go on for much longer than just this day, this week. I don't believe this is going away anytime soon, and the moves that we're making today around QAnon, for instance, is one such example of a much broader approach that we should be looking at and going deeper on.
So this is, quote, much bigger than silencing just one man, and it's going to go on much longer than just this week. So maybe Jack Dorsey isn't so bright. He just admitted out loud what the rest of them are still denying. This isn't really about Donald Trump. It never was. It's definitely not about what happened last week at the Capitol. It is about controlling you and the country you thought was yours forever. Sorry, there's a national crisis going on, and we have no choice.
I have to agree with Tucker Carlson on that one. Twitter's Jack Dorsey is after you, the American people. And it's never been about the President of the United States of America, no. You see, he wants to be one of the authoritarian rulers over the world. And if you are a good little, well, Republican or conservative or libertarian, then you can stay on his platform. If not, and you say something that he politically disagrees with, well, then you get the boot. This is an authoritarian world. But you know what's interesting? After censoring the President of the United States of America and censoring many of the people who followed the President and his loyalists, Twitter got censored by, well, the country of Uganda, who said, we're going to kick off Twitter's platform during our election. And what did Twitter do? Well, they cried and said that censorship is not okay. Yeah. The irony. Take a look at this most crazy tweet by Twitter, and it states, ahead of the Uganda election, we're hearing reports that internet service providers are being ordered to block social media and messaging apps. We strongly condemn internet shutdowns. They are hugely harmful, and they violate the basic human rights and principles of the hashtag open internet. Earlier this week, in close coordination with our peers, we suspended a number of accounts targeting the election in Uganda. If we can attribute any of these activities to state-based actors, we will disclose to our archive of information operations access to information and freedom of expression, including the public conversation on Twitter, is never more important than during a democratic process, particularly elections. The hypocrisy. I mean, is that satire? No, it's not satire, but it's like, wait, what? You go and block the President of the United States. You ban tens of thousands of conservatives, as well as Facebook and Apple and others, right? And then you have the audacity to complain about and act like you're actually a free platform. Twitter, in my opinion, is obviously not a free platform when they're censoring people off of it en masse, especially one political side. You see, the irony that I see in this is apparently Uganda didn't want Twitter interfering in their election, because it went so well. Not here in the United States of America. But apparently Twitter is above the law. You know, their authoritarian power that Congress is bending over backwards to, with exception to a few members of Congress, right? But hell, at least they can be sued. Take a look at this article here on Newsmax.com. AOC, Omar, and Twitter have been sued for $88 million for overbearing pain and suffering due to Trump ban. A California man is suing Twitter and two progressive congresswomen in connection with President Donald Trump's suspension from the social media platform, citing overbearing pain and suffering. In the complaint filed with the U.S. District Court in California on Tuesday, Eric Estavillo argued that he and every follower that was, without a doubt, emotionally and mentally damaged as a result of the president's ban is entitled to $88.7 million each. Eric, who is representing himself, is also seeking the reinstatement of Trump's account and a retaliatory Twitter ban on Representatives AOC and Ilhan Omar, who he argues promote Eastern communism philosophies. Wouldn't that be nice? We all get $7 million. At least somebody's doing something against Twitter. We can't say much for Congress, right? But that said, the bottom line, I'll just leave this as the bottom line. Take a look at this article here on thenewamerican.com. Twitter shares drop amid purge of conservative voices, censorship of President Trump and his loyalists. That's about all I'm going to say on that one. A big fat, well, smile there, if you will. If you're not on Gab, I want to encourage you to get on over to Gab and follow me there. We have to start migrating off these platforms. I'm going to be exiting these platforms in time, hopefully, if Parler comes back up and is up and running again, and that is my hope, fingers crossed. If not, get on over to Gab. I am on Gab. Find me under Lisa Haven. I'm also on Rumble under Lisa Haven, and I'm also on BitChute. So please make sure you check out these alternative platforms. And in addition to that, please don't forget to check out my partner at healthwithlisa.com. This product is absolutely amazing. It's collagen. It's got 5 essential collagens that your body needs. And if you want to keep that young-looking skin, your hair, your skin, your nails healthy, this product really does amazing things with that. So check it out at healthwithlisa.com, and you can get up to 51% off there at that site. Anyhow, thanks again for tuning in. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.